If you particularly appreciate country gardens and love wildflowers in a garden, you can sow poppies there. You will find poppies at the edge of a field during the harvest. Poppy flowers are very short-lived. They bloom for barely a day. You see them in the morning with their red petals, and by late afternoon, the petals disappear. It feels like there were never any poppies. Well, you should know that poppies are sown during this period, that is in July, August, when the combine harvesters are threshing the cereals. I invite you to collect the seeds at the edge of a field. So, it's true that by the end of the day there are practically no more flowers, but the seeds are easy to recognize since they are in small capsules, small, rather swollen capsules. So, I am going to do my harvesting of these seeds, of these capsules. So, it is important to keep the stems upright in a vertical position and definitely not to put them upside down, as the seeds would fall to the ground. Imagine that I keep this bouquet of poppy seeds. Well, inside these capsules, I have between 25,000 and 50,000 seeds in total, seeds that I am going to sow now in my garden. Back in my garden with my bouquet of poppies and poppy seeds. But before that, I will let you enjoy the seeds inside the capsule. I will gently place them on a table. It is almost too late already. You can see the seeds falling. So, there are 2 times to sow these poppy seeds. In the month of July, August, the seeds fall to the ground, a bit like what happens behind the combine harvesters, and when conditions are favorable, the poppies will sprout in the spring, since they are part of the annual plants, and then they will bloom the same year. So we can sow them now, starting in July, or we can store the seeds in an envelope, and those are the seeds we will sow in April. So when I actually rotate the capsule over, the seeds basically make their way out from inside. They are microscopic and they get carried away by the wind. This doesn't mean that there won't be any seeds flying around the neighborhood here. So there are about 100 seeds per capsule. So perhaps even better, we could undoubtedly leave the capsules directly inside their envelope, seal it well, and store it in a cool and dry place to sow them in April of next year. Now, if we are essentially sowing now, we are going to do things differently, so I always collect my capsules. We could take the whole bouquet, but we will keep a few. And in those same capsules, there are still about 100 seeds inside. I'm going to take a walk in my garden. So I chose to sow the poppy seeds between an asparagus plant and my lavender, a spot that won't be cultivated anyway. But the soil has already been slightly worked. So I turn the capsule over, tap it lightly and gently, and the seeds fall to the ground. And next spring, when I hill up my asparagus, that is, in March, April, the seeds that are mixed with the soil will end up about a centimeter and a half from the surface, and we can hope for a beautiful germination with lovely poppies between the lavender and the asparagus. Well, you should know that poppies are part of the poppy family, including horticultural poppies that you can find with pink, double, slightly crumpled simple flowers. They are certainly fewer in number, but this is compensated by the size of the flowers. So we will open these capsules in the same way to see the seeds inside. I use a knife, and you will see the amount of seeds that can be collected from a single capsule. And like poppies, if you turn the capsule upside down, the seeds will escape in large quantities, seeds that are carried away by the wind and will seed the garden.